What's up, everybody? Look, I wanted to talk about something. I want to talk about growth, how to achieve it, how to sustain growth, right? Now, not only growth physically, but spiritually and mentally. So I feel like because of society, right, we always have this idea that more is better, right? We have to put in the maximum amount of effort every single day, 7 days a week to achieve success. Well, I'm here to tell y'all that that's not true. In fact, less is more in this scenario. Now, growing up, I've always been a fan of Kobe Bryant because of his work ethic. But it was later in life when I realized he was a great player. No one can deny that, but he overworked. Kids growing up see that. They think for me to achieve the same success as him, I have to work as hard. Which, look, working hard, amazing mindset. But the way he did it, he overdid it. And he's lucky that he didn't get injured before. And so these kids are gonna be doing that, and then they could get hurt. Either that's for sports or they just overwork themselves. And that's the thing, you don't wanna be doing that. And that applies to all things, right? So there's this thing that I learned. I don't know if it's only specifically about creativity or it's just your brain power, but for only 3 hours is the maximum amount of time that your brain can be as efficient as possible, whether that be creativity or just studying, working, whatever it is. And after those 3 hours, it starts to fall off. You start to lose focus. You're not focused on the task at hand. So I try to apply that in everyday life. It's 3 hours all out. And then after that, I'm done. No matter if I finished it or not, I'm done. Because the 3 hours that you have are the most crucial. And those are the 3 hours are going to be the hours that actually make progress and make a difference. Because look, if Kobe, if he trained 3 hours a day, he would still be the same player as he was. Him training 8 to 10 hours a day did not make him who he was. He was already gifted. He was already talented. Sure, it instilled an amazing work ethic, but if he trained 3 hours a day, I guarantee you he would have still been in the same position as he was. And that's the thing, right? Because us as people, we see others, how they achieved, and we follow the same recipe or formula. The thing is, sometimes those are outliers. And sometimes it's not the work ethic that got him there. It's more of right time, right place. So when we try to follow that, we don't see results. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When we're told to do something or work for something 7 days a week, that's going to lead to you being burned out. So let me ask you something. Who's going to get to their goal faster? Someone who works on something 3 hours a day, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, maybe 5 times a week, or someone who works whenever they have free time, every single day of the week. Now, most people are going to say the person that's working every day on the thing that they're trying to achieve. Well, I'm here to tell you that no. In fact, it's the opposite. It's the person that's using their time efficiently, but also not spending too much time on it. Because look, when you spend too much time on something, you're going to get burned out. When you get burned out, you're not motivated. When you're not motivated, you're not going to make progress on what it is that you're trying to do. So the person that's putting 3 hours, 3 to 4 times a week is going to get to their goal faster than the person that's working every single day whenever they have free time on the thing that they're trying to achieve. And look, if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to. But I'm going to apply my body. I saw the best results when I trained 3 times a week. When I used to train 6 times a week, I didn't see as good of results. Why? Because your body needs to recover. And sometimes the best thing to do is just sit back and relax. Now, I'm not telling you to adopt a lazy mindset. In fact, you shouldn't. But this whole idea that for us to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, or business, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, that you need to spend every waking hour on it, is just completely false. It's the same way as carving something. You're not going to carve something in a day. You're going to take, you're going to make nicks here and there and continue to carve out the thing that you're trying to sculpt. You're not going to do it in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, maybe not a couple months, maybe it takes years. It's the same thing that you need to apply to what it is you're trying to achieve. You need to take nicks here and there and continue to chip away at it. Because if you go all out for weeks consistently, for months consistently, you're eventually going to reach a point where it's like, well, I'm not seeing success. I'm putting all my time and effort into it. And then you get burned out and then you're done doing it. So I recommend to people that if you're trying to grow, whatever that be, physically, spiritually, mentally, stop investing every single waking hour into it. In fact, invest 3 hours, 3 hours full out, whether that be every other day, 3 to 4 times a week. I'm telling you, you're going to see way more growth than if you were to every single day, every waking hour, grind for it. I'm telling you, put it into action and you'll see what I'm talking about. Look, there's a reason why our brain is only capable of making something good for 3 hours. There's a reason why. It's because when you continue to think, when you continue to contemplate, when you continue to ponder, your brain becomes, it's like using a muscle. During a training session, when you first start, it's fresh. But then near the end of the workout, guess what? Your muscle is tired and you can't continue to train it, or else you could lead to injury, or you're just not making progress at that point. And same goes for your brain. The more you use it, it's gonna get tired and more tired. So after 3 hours, guess what? Your brain is fried, literally fried. It's like, I need to relax. I need to just not have to think so hard about something. And that's why 3 hours is amazing. And I think that's why we've been designed that way. Look, I know we're in a fast-paced society where it's, if you want something, you have to go get it, but you do. You have to work for it. I totally agree. But this whole idea that you have to work every single waking hour, every single day, not taking any rest is dumb. In fact, it's going to hinder progress. It's not going to let you grow. So, look, that was the topic for today. It was growth. Hope you guys enjoy the new style of content. I'm kind of making it not vloggy, but I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys are too. Look, I want y'all recommendations, right? Topics, things that you want me to talk about. It doesn't even have to be, it could be something about something that's happening in society, whatever, bro. I'm willing to talk about whatever. So look, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and make sure you comment. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with me? Do you not? And give me a reason why. I'd love to hear everybody else's thoughts. But look, it was Truski. I love you guys so much. Remember, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I love y'all. Make sure you join the Truski takeover, because baby, we are going all the way. Better get on the train or get out the way. Let's go.
Hold on, I got this with my steak.